Barb, I've told you before, I've never really been a big fan of professional competitions because I found sometimes the judging laughable. But you know what? This afternoon, it showed that it really has a future, these Pro-Am events.
And part of the problem was that there were no rules. Now there are rules, and it gives it structure, and it gives it much more credibility. And it hurts a bit for the pros, but I think it's much better for the sport.
But it won't hurt the pros tonight because they get a chance to put on a show, and they love the audience.
And we should also mention that the interpretive program is worth 2/3 of the total mark.
Liz Manley first.
Skating to Uninvited by Alanis Morissette. She went for the triple sow cow, and she did it.
She must have found a pretty good cold remedy.
This was the Liz we're used to seeing.
Liz Manley and some Alanis Morissette.
That piece of music is so perfect for her because it is so powerful, and she really carries that power across the ice. Here is the triple sow. This is a jump she had difficulties with earlier today. But remember, the jumps, they're not given credit for the difficulty of the jumps, only how they are choreographed within the program. This will be very interesting to see how the judges mark this.
So I wonder then why do a triple?
You don't have to. They are limited in the numbers they can do. The ladies can do 3 triples. But I still think that many of the, especially the eligible skaters, don't really understand this concept because, for instance, Michael Weiss has a possible quad plan. There really is no point in attempting a quad because he really won't get credit for it.
For those of you a little confused by eligible versus ineligible skaters, as we take a look at the International Skating Union panel, eligible skaters are skaters who can remain eligible for the Olympic Games, the World Championships, and their national championships. Ineligible skaters are obviously onto the pro ranks.
Hi, Mom.
And this first mark is going to look a little bit different than normal because normally it is based on the difficulty of the jumps.
Man, I need that.
And they receive an overall base mark for that difficulty. Well, this first mark is now going to be called skating techniques, and it will reflect the edge quality, the speed, the originality, innovation, ice coverage, style, and overall quality.
Most professional competitions, and you competed in a lot of them, there was a judging panel of 8 or 9, probably former skaters, coaches, legends, sometimes Hollywood stars. They judged out of 10. They threw out the top and bottom marks, and a lot of times the judging was controversial or inconsistent, or there was a hometown decision. Now they have an ISU panel, and they have to work at it, and so do the skaters.
And there are so very few rules with this interpretive program. Basically, it's wide open. So this is very different for the judges not having to follow many rules here.
So Liz will set the standard.
Those are nice marks.
For skating techniques. Again, this is an ice-breaking competition in Canada. Never before have we had a pro-am of this ilk with an ISU-sanctioned event. Presentation marks are good for the 1988 silver medalist from Calgary.